Hello, guys. Good afternoon, and finally we are back for more Southeast Asia Division 1 action. We'll be getting Blacklist for the opening series. Blacklist up against Xerxia. So, Xerxia na galing Division 2. Tignan natin kung kakayanin ba nila yung Blacklist. One of the most favored team para sa Southeast Asia, especially para sa mga Pinoy fans. Opening pick will be Batrider Spirit Breaker. Interesting opening for Blacklist. Meanwhile, Xerxia will be getting Doom and then Ember Spirit. So right now, on to the second phase bannings.
10 seconds remain. 5 seconds.
Жил до конца, умер как герой.
It is Dyer's ban.
So waiting tayo for the fifth ban on both sides. And do give me a minute, guys. Nakalimutan ko kunin yung tubig ko. Be right back tayo.
10 seconds. 5 seconds remain. Radiant's turn to ban. Seconds.
So ano nangyari? Fifth ban pa rin naman para sa Blacklist squad.
Radiant's turn to pick. Dyer must choose. Rubik.
So it's gonna be Rubik for the third pick ng Blacklist. Rubik ni Bosco.
10 seconds remain. 5 seconds remain.
How good the Rubik is for this game. Well, meron ka naman matinong makukuha mga spell for the Ember and Doom. And so I think okay pa rin naman yung Rubik. Di naman siya yung parang priority support hero dito. He'll be the position 5, so more of a lane stage yung gusto lang mahabol for this Rubik.
Dyer must choose.
Mirana.
So there goes Mirana for their third pick on the side of Xerxia. Wala naman sila parang kinounter dito. Yung combo lang talaga, Searing Chain Arrow. And yung gusto nilang matake advantage for Xerxia squad. And then grabbing Shadow Demon, another hero that might be able to set things up. And okay din siya up against Batrider. You have Disruption for the save. You have Demonic Purge for the slows needed. Up against Spirit Breaker. Malaking bagay yan pag nag-charge, pag Demonic Purge mo. Sobrang bagal ng charge. And Demonic Lens. And actually Medusa is still open. I'm not expecting that. And here goes Blacklist grabbing Medusa for their side. Wow. I mean, right now, Xerxia
10 seconds.
medyo limited na yung pwede nila maging answer up against Medusa. We'll be heading towards for the last pick. Most likely, yung mga anti-mage, yan, yung i-remove ng Blacklist.
It is Radiant's ban.
Yung mga Diffusal Blade Carrier. Yun na lang naman eh. Anti-mage Phantom Lancer.
Dire's turn to ban.
Hindi ko sure kung okay bang mag Ursa para sa side ng Xerxia.
10 seconds remain.
Medyo risky lang yung... Hindi. Ay, oo. Unang pipick yung Xerxia. Medyo risky lang. Pwede mag-Batrider offlane tong ano eh. Blacklist. So, mahirap to for Xerxia. I think na-outsmart sila ng Blacklist. Nawala sa isip nila yung Medusa siguro.
Radiant's turn to ban.
Uy, good afternoon nga pala kay Mark Gamboa Bunguin. Yan. Bas po lang ng Xerxia, anong country nga ulit? Indo ang pagkakalam ko, boss. Parang last time I've checked Indo ata.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds remain.
So, inaantay natin dito is yung last pick for the side of Xerxia.
Radiant must choose.
Slog.
So, Slark will be the last pick for Xerxia. At least medyo okay naman to. In dealing with Medusa, pwede ka mag-diffuse a blade. Then you can also lane well up against Batriders. I think this is the best possible option na meron yung ating
5
Xerxia.
seconds.
Good afternoon din sa'yo. Actually, kakataps ko lang kumain. Anyway, for Blacklist, still waiting for that final pick. 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining para sa side ng Blacklist. Tingnan natin kung ano yung magiging role ng Batrider. Is it their mid lane? Actually, they'll be grabbing Visage for their final hero. So we'll be getting mid Batrider ni Carl. Team ngayon, if we're talking about this series, well, I think hands up Blacklist yung much stronger team. Kasi yung Xerxia, parang galing lang naman to Division 2 and still, hindi pa sila yung ganun yung ka-okay yung run for this Div 1. Adjustment, more improvement yung ina-expect pa natin for Xerxia para makasabay sa mga Div 1 teams natin. Experienced team na rin kasi itong Blacklist. Not just the team itself, but the players. Kaya medyo may hirapan yung Xerxia dito. Well, I'm gonna go for Blacklist in terms of draft. Yeah, feeling ko ma-outfarm sila ng Blacklist. And yung momentum na gusto nilang makakuha, I think magiging successful naman for Blacklist squad. Visage, 'di ba, with Medusa. Just wait for 2 key items ni Medusa. Possible magdire-diretso dito yung Blacklist. So I'm not sure how good the lane is for the Slark up against Visage. So ito yung clueless ako. Kasi di ko lang kung talaga magkakaroon ba ng magandang lane yung Slark or not. Kasi kung okay yung lane ng Slark, mayaman siya, then that's one way for them to win this. Sa siya magiging big counter over to Medu.
Prepare for battle.
Hindi pwedeng wala siyang item dito kasi wala silang answer sa Medusa.
You took the bait.
And there goes the smoke play for Blacklist. Smoke agad.
Thirty seconds and counting. Who will emerge victorious?
So Bantaran secured. 3 Bantaran secured for Xerxia. That's a good start for them.
Not for you.
So top lane matchup. Yan, constant solo assumption lang naman yung binabatot dito ng ating Visage. So dito pwedeng malugi yung Slark sa mga spell damage yan, lalo na yung mga malalakas na spell. And solo assumption is one of the high damage skill, even though level 1, as long as max out yung charge. And look at teams! 2 consecutive bash, and for the Slark, he'll be needing to bounce out. Mirana will be looking to bring down KP. KP does have form 1 charge. One more right click. There we go. First blood secured for the Mirana. Teams will be getting the kill in the turn. So solo XP para sa Spirit Breaker. One good thing about the Visage is walang nakuha din yung Slark. And now Spirit Breaker level 2. There goes the pressure getting applied over to Young G. Yung ating Greater Bash. 17%. There goes the charge again, but now Arrow coming in will do hit Tims. So assumption over to Young G once more. Down to half HP na naman yung start dito. Mukhang kailangan ko magkape ah. Kape tayo mamaya. Charge again.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Just chasing the Mirana. Sobrang hirap makipagsabayan sa Spirit Breaker. Bilis pa naman ang movement speed niya. Boots tas Windlace. Now over to mid lane action. That's gonna be Batrider to be in trouble with the rotation coming in from Xerxia. Will be able to kill Carl. And how about Teams? He got dropped with the disruptions play from Bombi. Teams will fall as well. That's 2 heroes dead. A beautiful shadow demon, disruption play for the SD. Saktong-sakto, na-trap si Teams. Raven, well, he's sitting low on mana. Buti nga hindi yung mana burn yung kinuha ng Doom. Or wala pa siya nakukuha ang may mana burn. Now over to Rupido. Well, they have the lift control from Bosco. Rupido goes down. Parang ang dali lang ng kill dun ng Blacklist. The lane, Arrow will do found Carl. And there goes the follow-up Starstorm. Charge coming in. Will be able to give some space for Carl. Double damage will be secured para kay JG. It is only level 5. The chain comes in. And now Thames is gonna be in trouble. 3 heroes right here. Disruption play. Bombi secures the last hit. I'm not sure why. Pero pwede lang ibigay kay JG yung last hit dun. And now there goes the chain. Over to Bosco. The arrow will do founds him. And this time kill will be given to JG. Level 2 chain para sa Ember Spirit. Medyo matagal na yung disable nun for the arrow to connect. Mas madali na. Seven minutes for the Wisdom Rune. Here goes Visage together with Teams, anticipating this movement coming out from the Mirana. Charge, not even needed. Bosco with the Faithful will be able to finish off the Mirana in time. Wisdom Rune given for the Spirit Breaker. Meanwhile, Bombi naman yung kukuha sa kabila.
Radiant should look to their middle tower.
Vanguard available for Doom. And most likely is going for Crimson Guard. Sobrang Crimson Guard game niya since you're dealing with Medu and Visage. Now, it's gonna be over to JG. Naka-ready naman yung Remnant. So, makakaligtas naman si JG dito. Problem is, wala na ata siyang Remnant charge. Nag-TP out na lang siya. So, walk type siya pabalik. 7 minutes sa game natin. And it's gonna be Young God. Level 6 already. So, wala na siyang problem dito in terms of regeneration. Sustain. And makapag-farm naman siya ng maayos dito for this lane. Actually, Bracer nga yung kanyang item. Like, invest talaga siya for the HP. And now, Carl. Well, the chain do founds him for the arrow to connect. Jaja together with JG again. Working together. Kills the Batrider. Sitting on top network will be the Ember Spirit. So, a good start for JG. Now charge, Shadow Demon. Familiar is here. Disruption. Over to the SD itself. Mamamatay pa rin naman si Bomb dito for sure. They're giving the kill over to Carl. That's it. Para makarecover dito yung Batrider kasi siya yung naging target dito ng Xerxia. And now for Bosku, Arrow will connect. Bounty will be snatched by Bosku. Charge coming in from teams. But here comes Young God joining the fight. Trying to finish up Bosku. Bounce in, but the jukes will be there. But as out of his 2 founds Bosku in time to bring him down. Mirana will manage to escape, but they've lost the Rubik. So 9 minutes. And mayaman naman yung Medusa. Ito yung parang okay for Blacklist dahil talagang yung Medusa yung gusto nilang alam mo yun, magkaroon ng free farm, ma-out farm yung Slork kasi dun siya talaga lalamang eh. One of the biggest strength of Medusa is yung way niya in farming na sobrang bilis. Ma-out farm yung opponent niya agad. And now the charge over to JG. Well, wala namang magiging follow-up yan. Hasten secured para kay Carl. And there goes the smoke play for the side of Blacklist. Now with this haste rune, charge. Mag-renant out lang naman dito agad yung Ember Spirit as per teams. Now it's level 6. Hasten has been popped para kay Carl. Running towards bottom lane. Well, actually, Rupido still hiding. Nakaramdam si Rupido doon and meron naman silang observer wards for the side of Xerxia. Now rotation coming in from JG. Firefly about to expire para kay Carl. And wala na rin siyang Gizron dito. And there goes the chains over to heroes. Arrow will be there. Flip, Starstorm. Is it gonna be enough to finish off Carl? Maybe not. 2 Shadow Poison stuck na naman dito para sa SD. And now the charge came in through. Coming up for teams. Trying to bring down Bombi. Rubido will be trying to protect Bombi this time. Disruption saves over to himself. Moonlight Shadow. Where's the detection? They do have it. And namatay na nga dito yung Shadow Demon. Rubido might be next. Down to half HP. Arrow does connects over to Familiar only. And another charge available para kay teams. Controlling Rubido. Now, can they finish him off? Yeah, with the Fade Bolt coming out from Bosku, that's it. Doom dead. 2 heroes down for the side of Xerxia. Well, over the teams. Charge on its way para sa Mirana. Level 2 Arrow and Starstorm, parang wala naman siyang enough damage dito para mapatay agad sa teams.
Salamene smiles upon me.
Refuse go if its middle tower is under attack.
As for Carl, hindi siya yung typical Batrider na mag-rush into BOT. Para siyang offlane Batrider. Yung way niya ng pag-itemize is going for Octarine Core for his first item choice. Meron na siyang Vanguard dito. Disassemble na lang mamaya. 1k lead pa rin naman for Xerxia and slowly catching up na in network yung mga core heroes sila dito. Sadyang mas mayaman lang talaga yung Medusa dahil di naman nila na-pressure yung Medusa. Continuous pa rin naman nagko-farm sa Riven and getting towards that Manta style for the next item choice. Then Diffusal Blade afterwards. So that was interesting item queued up for the Medusa. Wala naman siya ka-counterin talaga literally with Diffusal Blade. Stats-wise, damage, okay naman siya. And then meron kasi siyang upgrade na dun yung mag-benefit yung Medusa kahit wala namang big counters sa Diffusal Blade. Yung Disperser, yung mobility na pwede niya ma-provide, malaking bagay yun for Medusa.
Radiant should look to their middle tower. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, over to the Slark. Kapag-bounce out naman siya. And possible tower na lang yung kahabulin dito ng Blacklist. Well, Young God still looking to defend. Andito rin yung Shadow Demon. Medyo mahirap
Shadows take us.
patayin yung Slark. Mataas yung HP, merong raindrop, merong one charge, merong pang lotus. So, grabe yung magiging sustain yan. Not unless talaga ma-chain stun nila. Yun yung chance nila mapatay yung Slark doon. So, Ancient Stack provided again para kay Raven.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I'll take that.
Radiant are scanning for enemies. Dire's top tower is under attack. A true warrior never rage quits. Dire should look to their top tower. Dire's top tower is weak. Radiant should look to their middle tower. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant should be Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
The tier 1 mid tower secured by Xerxia.
Comforting rune of regeneration.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Medyo passive na yung game natin dito. It's 2k lead for Xerxia.
Dire should look to their top tower.
Raven still continues pa rin naman sa pag-itemize. Now, they can't afford to wait to sa ating item ng Slark dahil magiging problem nila to. Especially for Medusa.
Radiant's bottom tower is in danger.
So, Lurkers available din para sa Mirana.
Is under attack.
Sa late game, Xerxia lamang sa late game.
Tower is under attack.
Charge coming in. Dims, are you sure about this? Here goes the heroes to the side of Xerxia, trying to bring down Dims. Dims will fall. Young God will be protected by the Crimson Guard ng ating Doom. And he pops his ultimate as well. Disengage na lang muna para sa Xerxia. I think okay na yun. Na-force it naman na yung reaction for the side of Blacklist. Mahirap pa para sa Blacklist. If ever available lagi yung Crimson Guard ng Doom. And now, Moonlight Shadow committed. It might be over to KP. Doom has been dropped. KP gonna be in trouble. Flame Break coming out for Carl, saving KP in time. Nice. Familiar stun. Now Flaming Lasso, dragging out Ruby Dog. This card again available naman. And is trying to escape. But I guess the magic damage is plenty enough for them to finish him off. Teams with another strike play, and actually he'll pay for his life afterwards. Stone Gaze finally committed para kay Raven. And a quick disengage for the side of Blacklist. Phylactery, Solar Crest para sa Visage going for Lincoln. And as for Carl, he's dead. Batrider down. Wala pa rin siya gaanong survivability or mobility dito dahil brown boots pa rin naman. He went for Octarine para sa kanyang first item choice. Yeah, we're still waiting for the BOT and Blink Dagger to be up para sa ating Batrider. Same goes with BKB. Ang tanya pa kailangan. So hindi pa siya yung ganong ka-free Batrider game. Talagang madali lang siya patayin dito ng heroes ng Xerxia. Ceiling Chain Arrow lang. Pwede na patayin tong Batrider.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Demonic Purge nga lang. Hirap.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Well, tier 2 bottom tower will be destroyed. More map control given for Xerxia. It's 6k lead already for Xerxia squad. And Medu still sitting on top network. It's still pretty hard for Xerxia, for Blacklist actually, to take this fight.
Dire's middle tower
Kailangan pa nila ng mga items for Medu, which is... Okay, he's going for Skadi. Diba? Kaya Diffusal Bid yung naka-queued up sa kanya. But now, I think kailangan niya na yung stats items for Skadi para tumaas yung survivability niya. Sino coach ng Xerxia? Ayun, hindi ko sure, boss.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I'm not sure kung sino yung coach ng Xerxia. Check ko mamaya, after this game. Bihira lang naman na yung team na walang coach. Talaga, lalo na pag Div 1 team ka. Kailangan may coach talaga kayo kasi lahat ng kalaban nyo may coach. And ang hirap. Malaki yung napaprovide ng coach talaga.
Vanish.
Namulat Shadow for Xerxia. Tignan natin kung magiging successful ba itong smoke play din nila. Actually, it's gonna be Raven spotted in. Pops the Stone Gaze immediately. And that's it. Disengage na lang muna. Disruption dun sa Medu's Illusion. And medyo okay naman yan.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
So going for Aghanim Scepter yung Slark. Available naman na yung Diffusal Bid ng Echo Saber. Talaga ito na yung magiging next item choice niya. Flaming Lasso will do catch Rupido. They have the chain stuns for the follow-up control, but now the Ember jumps in forward trying to protect Rupido with the Crimson Guard available. It took him forever to actually kill him, but finally finishes him off. Same goes with the Shadow Demon, but Raven is out of mana. Young God will continue to chase him, and actually got controlled. Young God goes down, and what a recovery for the side of Blacklist. Now charge on its way over to JG. Doesn't have any remnant right now. 10 more seconds for the next remnant to be up, and at the control lift from Bosco will be able to kill him. Double kill para sa ating Rubik. Four down for the side of Xerxia suddenly, and Blacklist, they are back. Wala man na namatay sa Blacklist ng time na yun. 23 minutes.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Go.
Well, Tormentor, kukunin na lang dito muna ng Xerxia. And shard upgrade will be given to whom? There we go. Mirana nakakuha ng shard upgrade. Not the best shard na gusto nilang makakuha dito. I think much better ko sa Shadow Demon. Pero wala eh. Sa Mirana napunta. Yep, this time it's gonna be Blacklist securing the shard upgrade ng ating Tormentor. Shard given to teams. So, yung Planner Pocket at least medyo okay naman para sa Spirit Breaker. Parehong goods naman kasi yung shard ng pwede makuha ng Blacklist. Unlike for Xerxia, parang di naman ganun ka-okay yung shard na Mirana pa. So, smoke play for Xerxia. Tignan natin kung ano yung pwede nila magawa dito. Kailangan sila yung maka-initiate eh. Sila yung una dapat. Magkaroon agad ng Doom target. Yung ganun. Ang laking bagay eh kapag naunahan sila ng Xerxia eh.
I'll take that.
Now, this is interesting call for the side of Blacklist. They're trying to get Roshan, but here comes the heroes from Xerxia who will be able to scout them. It is dark. It is nighttime, so sa dark side yung Roshan dito. And Slark, nature of this hero na mataas din yung vision over nighttime. Possible advantage to for Xerxia. Malapit lang din yung TTP nila if they need to bot back, but they actually catches the Ember Spirit. Can they burst him down? Slide of Fist will be there. Where was Bosku? Hindi nila na-lift agad yung ating Ember. And actually, JG is still gonna fall here. The Doom has been dropped over to the Medusa. They need to protect him. They're trying their best to maybe secure Raven's life. And now actually Rubito going for the chase disruption. A beautiful one for the Shadow Demon to set things up over to the Medu. Medu is out of mana, is getting killed, and he will fall. 3 heroes down right now for the side of Blacklist. And this Visage will be the next one right here. That's 4 dead in total. That's a buyback for JG. Securing the fight for the side of Xerxia. And now looks like they're the one who's grabbing these Aegis. Shoutout nga pala kay Kimar Lizar Sarad. Yan, good afternoon sa'yo, boss. And welcome sa ating stream. That's Aegis secured for Xerxia. Yeah, yung sinasabi ko, di ba? Maunahan lang nila dito yung Blacklist. Actually, naunahan sila ng Blacklist, pero di kasi nila agad nila patay yung Ember Spirit. So, nakapag-position na maayos si Xerxia. And ideal pa yung naging Doom, which is Medu.
Radiant's courier has been slain in cold blood. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning for enemies.
28 minutes sa game natin. And it's 7k lead for Xerxia. Now, for the Ember, siya yung may hawak ng Aegis ngayon dahil nag-buyback siya kanina sa previous fight.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So 29 minutes already, going 30. And nag-iingat pa rin naman dito yung magkabilang team. Probably waiting for their next key item. And this is a big one. Aghanim Scepter available for the Shadow Demon. So grabing control yung magagawa na ito for the next team fight. Good luck for Blacklist. We're closing in for the late game timings. And like what I've said, advantage to for Xerxia kapag umabot na ng late game. For Medusa, yeah, B-Flay is up. And as for the Slark, maybe he needs to grab MKB for his next item first. Actually, he's going for BKB first. So wala pa silang way to address the evasion na meron yung Medusa. And ito yung pwedeng i-take advantage ng Blacklist right now. Now, can they actually take this advantage na merong butterfly yung Medusa? Baka umiiwasan yung Xerxia dito. Well, they have Aegis, so feeling ko lalaban pa rin naman sila dito kahit paano. And now the smoke play for the side of Blacklist. Flaming Lasso starting to fight for them over to the Shadow Demon. Can they burst him down? The Crimson Guard is just doing so much work with the Depth Shard protecting Bombi. Bombi still alive. And now, time to disengage for the side of Blacklist. Stone Geese has been used already by Raven. They have the Demonic Purge. With Aghanim Scepter upgrade now. Stolen Doom para sa Rubik or... I don't know. I think Stolen Doom yun ng Rubik. Pero Carl dito, mabibigyan din. Shadow Demon lang nakuha ng Blacklist. And that's a good fight already for Xerxia. Yeah, Stolen Doom yun. Kasi wala naman na may Lotus Orb dito sa Blacklist.
Handsome devil, aren't I?
Radiant's top tower is
32
under
minutes
attack.
in. And Xerxia looking good para sa ating game number 1.
Searing heat.
Allies disappear.
Now, Demonic Purge. Doom has been dropped over to Raven. Raven is just getting destroyed by the heroes of Xerxia. Raven out for 70. And as for teams, trying to escape. Pops the BKB for Bosku. He's dead already. No buyback for these two heroes, Xerxia. They might be able to continue and push. It's a big opening for Xerxia to actually get the high ground. Wala dito yung two heroes for the side of Blacklist.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So 35 minutes, Wisdom Rune, Young God nakaabang na dito. And then, he's level 20. Now here goes Blacklist. A 5-man smoke play.
Radiant are scanning for enemies. Dire are scanning for enemies. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Shadows, take us.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Bouncing for the Slark. Saktong-sakto naman sa heroes ng Blacklist, but he needs to be careful. Wala naman siyang teammates dito. Medyo malayo pa. Just getting in position. Blacklist just playing around with the vision that they have. So 1 minute pa naman bago mag-spawn yung Roshan. And actually Blacklist will be smoking. A 5-man smoke play.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They need more damage for Blacklist. Parang yun yung napapansin kung kulang pa sa kanila. And now, the initiation over to the Medusa. He needs to pop the Stone Gears, and yes, he will. Stone form over to the Slark. Depth Shot will be able to protect Young God for a while. But now, he needs to be careful. Then we'll be getting a quick pause. Ayun, naglag yung apat ng Xerxia. Munti ka na silang matalo sa teamfight na yun if ever na hindi napansin agad. Well, antay-antay na lang natin dito maka-reconnect yung Xerxia. Game resumes. Young God disengaged with his ultimate. Doom has been dropped over to the Visage this time around. And now, can they actually kill KP? Medyo malabo, but that's gonna be Boss Crew and teams falling together. And looks like KP might be next. Bouncing forward para kay Young God. Will be able to bring down 3 right now. Triple kill para kay JG. Goes for the next one. Raven getting low. He goes down as well. Carl just trying to escape, but he have the slows needed. And that's 5 dead over the side of Blacklist. Game might be over. Medyo mahirap na itong team na to for the side of Blacklist dahil sobrang ahead na than Xerxia. And actually for Xerxia, they will try and push the high ground.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has
Now set of racks on top lane, fortification available naman.
Dire's courier has been killed. Radiant's top barracks are under. Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
Invisibility.
I could have hit Roshan with my eyes closed. Just what are you hiding?
So second Roshan, Xerxia will be getting this. And as for Blacklist, I think it's YOLO time. Yep, ito na nga, YOLO time na para kay Raven. He's going for Divine Labor for the next item choice. Wala na eh.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Asa na lang sa DR kung possible ito yung maging way for some comeback para sa Blacklist. High damage na meron yung Medusa. Wala nga lang siya daily dash, sayang hindi niya masisulit masyado yung DR.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Wala pa rin naman Divine Reaper yung Medusa. Mabilis naman na to. If hindi pa babasag yung Xerxia dito. Hindi man edge pa lang yung nabibili niya. And I think instead of DR, parang so I won't Daedalus na lang buhay. I don't know. Doom has been dropped over 2 teams. Demonic Purge available din naman for the X-Flow. Teams goes down. 50 seconds out for the Spirit Breaker. So tamang ano lang naman ginagawa ng teams dito. Nagka-create lang ng space for Medu to get the Divine Reaper. Kaya sa open side na map siya naglalaro sa teams para lang ma-force out yung Xerxia na pumunta dun sa may bottom lane habang yung Medusa nagka-farm sa may top lane. Alright, 1k gold needed para kay Medusa to get that DR. Well, let us see. Flaming Lasso over to the Slark. This might be a good initiation. Stone Gaze for the follow-up. The main problem is Yonga still has the Aegis. And actually might be able to escape without using the Aegis as well. There goes another strike. Disruption save from the Shadow Demon. And bounce out for Young God. Will be able to kill teams instead. Oh boy. Nabuhay pa si Young God. Stone Gaze was used. Flaming Lasso was used. And still Slark is alive. With 2 more minutes for the Aegis to expire. Now they are going to push. Yeah, disruption over to the Medusa. Flaming Lasso again para sa ating Batrider, dragging out the Shadow Demon. A good target for them to begin with. Bombi out for 70. And now Howard for the Slark. He'll pop the BKB. Try to kill the Medusa. Medusa goes down. Does have a buyback. Buyback is used. Same goes with the Spirit Breaker. Now can they actually hold this? So many gold has been spent already for the side of Blacklist, losing the Visage as well. Full bought back eventually. Tier 2 bottom tower dito continues pa rin naman yung Xerxia. They still have the Aegis over to Young God. Now charge coming out for teams. Will be able to catch the Slark. The Dark Mark is available. And as for teams, Disengage siya lang ata muna to, pero Yanga dito manlalaban pa nga. 18 stolen essence shift. Not that big. Pero if this drags out, delikado siya sa Slark dito. Almost out of mana yung Slark, so he needs to be careful. Disengage siya lang muna. Yung magiging call for the side of Xerxia. Yan, na-force out pa nga yung buyback dun ng Medusa. So mas lalong napatagal yung kanyang Divine Reaper pickup.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Or mentor. Smoke play for Xerxia. 5-man smoke play. And Moonlight Shadow use teams.
Cut you twice.
Radiant's courier has been killed. Dire's top tower is under attack.
With disruption ng Shadow Demon, nagiging way pa para lang basagin tong third tower nila sa may middle lane. Bloodthorn available for the Slarks, so wala na siyang pakita sa evasion na meron yung Medusa. Wag naman i-dispel, but actually that's gonna be Visage. Stone Geese used para kay Raven. And now Xerxia. This is good. No Stone Gaze for the Medu. Now Flaming Lasso over to Carl will be able to reach a Doom. But that's a tanky hero to begin with. Do they even have the damage for him? Ruby though, still quite healthy as of now, even under the tier 4 towers. Doom has been dropped over to the emotions. Oh god, that was a mistake. Letter Strike will be there. Young God Tito gonna pop the shadows to Depth Shroud. Protecting himself. Young God, can he escape? Maybe he can. For Xerxia, he only killed the Rubik at this point. Side of Fist para kay JG will be able to bring down the Visage. Two heroes doesn't have any buyback for the side of Blacklist. And as for Young God, well, pop the Shadow Dance charge incoming for teams. Set of frags will be taken away. And going for the next one, the last one, to get the Megas for Xerxia. 3 versus 5 situation. And I'm not even sure how can they hold this. Flaming Lasso available naman ulit para sa Pathrider. Now, let us see kung paano yung magiging initiation for Blacklist. How will they take this fight? Stone Key still down for 13 more seconds. And actually, DR is still not yet up para sa ating Medusa. Yep, Mega Crypt secured. And as for Xerxia, they will continue to push. Tier 4 towers is exposed. They're going for the GG push. 40 seconds out still for the Visage. Charge coming in para kay Teams, trying to stop this push. Ando naman yung Purge ng ating Doom. So we're with the demonic Purge of the Shadow Demon. Teams getting controlled heavily. And now Doom has been dropped. Teams goes down. Shadow Dance para kay Young God. Looking to finish off Raven under the fountain. Depth Shroud will be used. Raven out. That's it. Game is over. GG has been called. Xerxia. What a performance for them. Well, that was unexpected. Pero one main reason para sa akin kung bakit nahirapan yung Blacklist dito is nag-underperform yung Batrider. I mean, maybe Xerxia knows what to do when dealing with Batrider mid, with Ember. They're bringing heroes after heroes dun sa mid lane, just trying to kill the Batrider, and it was successful. Sobrang nahirapan si Carl. And as for the Batrider, hindi naman siya yung parang mid Batrider na meron agad mobility since he went for Octarine Core. Siguro kung gano'n yung approach na gagawin ni Carl, much better na lang ata kung nag-Batrider offlane na lang yung Blacklist and try to get a better mid hero. I don't know. Pero hindi talaga nag-workout yung Batrider for Blacklist. Di natin naramdam yung effectivity niya. Umabot lang tayo sa late game, kaya parang medyo nakikita natin yung Batrider with initiation, pero actually it was too late. So, Xerxia will be getting the victory of the Game 1 ng ating Best of 3 series. So, gabalik tayo for the Game 2 mga boss after the short break. Thanks so much for watching and be right back tayo.